Alrighty, guys, let me make sure everything seems to be working. It sure does seem that way, but let's see if that's my microphone's going to get in the way. We just have to do what we have to do. So, here we are again, back in Marvel Champions. And this time, it's again because of a lengthy discussion with Get Up and Game and my thoughts going into it and him not agreeing with me again. I don't know what it is. I don't know why every time I email him, he always takes the opposite side. I don't know why. I think he does it just because he knows it's going to annoy me. I just know that's why he does it. No. Maybe, does he? Yeah, probably does. Anyway, so I had this thought. Spider-Man, Get Up and Game thinks his Spider-Man is okay, good, decent. There's nothing wrong with them. As a solo hero, he finds him a little bit less powerful than some of the other heroes. So we got in this debate about Spider-Man and Venom. And my contention is Spider-Man is twice as good as Venom because of the math of how much damage he does, how he can lock down enemies, how he can prevent treachery guards from messing with his world, and all kinds of great things like that. When you see a hero like Venom and you see the enemies getting put into play and Venom blowing them up and Spider-Man not being able to blow them up, you think in your head, like Riso, oh, Venom, he must be so much more powerful because he's able to blow up the enemies and Spider-Man can't do that. But here's the thing. Spider-Man doesn't do that because he's already defeated them before they even come out. He's already defeated them before they come out because the treachery cards, he's able to disable the treachery cards. He's able to backflip and get out of the danger zone and take no damage. He's able to web up the enemies so that they don't get to attack him. So while Venom is much better at attacking and thwarting and taking care of problems that are on the board, my thought is Spider-Man is actually better because he prevents that from happening right up front. He's a proactive hero while Venom is a reactive hero. When things come on the board, I can take care of them. Sure. Okay, yes, you do. Great job. Spider-Man just prevents him from coming on the board. So in our discussion back and forth, it's like, well, I can't convince you of this unless I can kind of show you how Spider-Man would do in a equal and fair environment with Venom, right? But if you play cooperative against the enemies, then they're not really doing things solo. So what I came up with is a system where I'm going to be playing solo both heroes, Spider-Man and Venom, against the same villain at the same time. So when I flip up an attack card or a boost card, it's going to boost his scheming or attack based upon what the heroes are in, each of the heroes are in. And then when I flip up a encounter card, the encounter card is going to be for both of them at the same time. So it's basically like, if it's fair and equal, if you're playing the same cards at the same time and blah blah blah, right? So I could literally just play Spider-Man against Rhino and then set up the deck the exact same way and do the same thing for Venom. I'm basically doing the same thing, right? I'm playing against the villain at the same time solo. So the villain will have its own hit points, the scheme will have its own thwart, everything for each of the different villains at the same time. Or for each of the heroes at the same time. So I know it's kind of hard to explain, so let's just get to the table and show you what I'm talking about, all right? So in our first example here, we're going to go up against Rhino, and we're going to use the base Rhino with level 1, level 2, and we're going to use the breaking and taking side scheme, and then in his deck is going to be the bomb scare. So just default bomb scare. We're going to have our obligation card in there, And then we're going to have, actually, I cannot do that. So what I'm going to have is I'm going to have the obligation. I'm going to take the obligation card out. And I will actually use, no, I will not. I can use this. Actually, I can use this. Right. Okay, because it's going to affect both heroes at the same time. And then I'm going to just use the standard attack set. Standard attack set. So that is Rhino in a nutshell. Just basic Rhino. Again, Spider-Man's going to be over here. Venom is going to be over here. So damage that Venom does is going to come off of this. Damage that Spider-Man does to Rhino is going to be over here. Thwarting, if Spider-Man has got 3 thwart on it, and let's say there's 2 over there, right? So this is going to be Venom's scheme, and this will be Spider-Man's. So they'll each have their own separate values going on at the whole time. So I have to get out all my little tokens. Here we go. All right, shuffle these decks up because I don't want to hear any shenanigans. Spider-Man 10 hit points. Flash Thompson 12 hit points. Away we go. Doug, what is going on? Good to see you, my friend. So hopefully you'll see how this plays. And if anyone, this is something new. I haven't seen anyone actually try this before. So if you have any thoughts or suggestions on ways to improve this or make it better, I'm more than happy to listen and see what you have, if you have any good suggestions. So you can see I've well shuffled this deck. There's no shenanigans going on. There you go. Boom. There's Rhino's deck. Now we have Flash Thompson Venom. Again, 40 card deck. He's running aggression deck, right? And this is the deck I used for him the other day, and he did really, really well. So should not be any complaints. I can show you. Poker chips are coming tomorrow. You're stealing my idea. God, I knew I should have patented that idea. I knew it. Damn, Doug. Don't tell anybody about my idea until I patent it. All right, so that is Venom. He is shuffled. He is going to get, what does he get? 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bam. Lovely. All right, Spider-Man. Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Spins a web and he sighs, catches thieves just like flies. Look out. Here comes the Spider-Man. All right. Again, lots of shuffling. No shenanigans going on whatsoever. Spider-Man 6 cards. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So again, I'm taking each of these heroes at the same time up against a different Rhino. So think of Spider-Man is fighting this Rhino at the same exact time. Venom is fighting this Rhino. They're the same Rhino. They're going to use the same cards, the same boosts, the same everything. But they're going to have different hit points and they're going to have different thwarts. So it's basically like playing solo at the same time, if that makes sense to you. All right, so let's see what Spider-Man. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Lovely. All right. Spider-Man already wins. He already wins. He's got his webbed up. He's got his web shooter. I mean, come on. I mean, what else does Spider-Man need to do? Probably not much of anything. And he's got some strength to go along with that. But he's going to activate his power. It'll be our secret. Thank you, Doug. I appreciate that. He's going to activate his power. I have this when his show. When they activate their power, I'm going to generate a resource. I'm going to web them up. Again, it's the same Rhino, but I'm keeping 2 different stats. I don't know how many times I have to say that because people will be like, oh, you didn't do that right. So that's going to cost me 4. That's 1 resource there, 2 resource there, 3, 4. There is 4 resources to bring web up. So Spider-Man's version of Rhino is webbed up. Then I'm going to bring in a web shooter for, probably played that wrong. Web shooter, It's going to come in for unflappable. And, okay. I'm not going to bring this in. I am going to flip over. And Spider-Man has nothing better to do than punch Rhino for 2 points of damage. So this Rhino has been damaged. And again, they're not tag teaming the same Rhino. They are facing different Rhinos. So this is done. We're now going over to Flash Thompson to see what he's got. Downtime, Mean Swing, Grasping Tendrils, Skilled Strike, Railgun, and Combat Training. Alright, so we get to discard cards until we get to a weapon upgrade. Lovely. Lovely. Just lovely. Yeah, that's not a problem. That's not a problem for him at all. Going through 2, 4, 6, 7 cards. No. That's a great power. Great power. You can tell who I'm rooting for, right? Alright, so he didn't even get the gun he was looking for, but he did get a gun. It's the hand cannon. When your hero makes a basic attack, exhaust it. Remove a counter from it. Your hero gets +1 attack for your attack. Lovely. He's got combat training to make himself a little bit tougher. He can ready himself and he's weapon upgrade he controls. He can cancel the enemy's attack. Does he want to keep that card is the question. A weapon upgrade you control. Alright. He is going to bring in, he's going to flip over. And he's going to take a damage. And he's going to get a resource. So he's activated his special ability. So that's 1 resource for this. And he's going to actually... He's going to play some downtime on that. So that's 2 resources to bring this in. Alrighty. He wants to hold on to this because he thinks that's going to be important. This comes in with 3 charge counters on it. You gotta make sure I do this now, because people will be like, alright, he is going to make a basic attack. He's going to get Skilled Strike and give it a +2, and then he is going to do, Actually, I think what he's going to do is he's going to bring in his combat training, give himself +1 to his attack. Now he's going to make a basic attack. Boom. And when he does that, it's going to cost us these 2 cards to bring that in. He is going to exhaust a weapon upgrade he controls to get +3 for his attack. His attack is 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang on. Let's try that again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's 6 damage on this Rhino. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's down to 8 hit points already. So after 1 round of combat, he will ready. He's going to keep this because, 1, 2. So there's his pistol. Oops. 4, 5 cards. All right. Let's see what Spiderman gets. Spiderman is keeping this and going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right. So again, Rhino is going to get a boost card. So whether each hero is in, oops, let's ready him. Alter Ego or whatever, this is the boost card we're going to use for that. So he is going to attack Spider-Man. Because Spider-Man, oh, no, he's not, because he's webbed up. So he's going to lose his web for Spider-Man and go to stunned. But the boost card, the same boost card that he would use for that, is also for Venom. So we can see a fair and equal. So Venom, what are you going to do? Venom says, wait a second here. When the villain initiates attack against you, cancel that attack if you paid for this card using only physical. You can stun the villain, and he will do that. He is going to spend these 2, which are both physical, and he's going to use the Grasping Tendrils to stun So his Rhino is now stunned as well. Lovely. All right. So the boost card, it doesn't matter. It would have been a 2. Now, this encounter card is going to be against both at the same time. The encounter card is, if Bomb Scare is in play, assign X damage to do. If Bomb Scare is not in play, he's going to gain Surge. So we're just going to Surge. Again, if we end up getting an enemy, this enemy will be going against both of them individually. All right, so in this case, they're both in hero form, so the villain attacks you. So Rhino goes to attack Spider-Man. He is stunned, so nothing happens. Rhino goes to attack Venom. He is stunned on there, so nothing happens. And that is round 1 in the books. After round 1, Rhino is at 12 hit points, and Venom's Rhino is at 8 hit points. He's not stunned. We should have, again, 1 threat on for Spider-Man and 1 threat for Venom that Rhino earned at the beginning of their turn. All right. And we're just going to continue going with Spider-Man, then Venom, Spider-Man, then Venom, because it's just going to be easier for me to remember all this. Lovely. What are we going to do now? I know what we're going to do. What are we going to do? That is a great question. 1, 2, 3. We just don't have enough, do we? We just cannot. Well, we'd have enough if we went to Alter Ego. Lovely. I can get, if I bring the resource in. Yes, just doesn't give me enough. Just doesn't give me enough. All right, we're going to bring in Mockingbird for, We're going to use 1, spend a resource, and not today. Bring in Mockingbird. Oh no, we need another one. We need another one. That's 1, 2, 3 to bring in Mockingbird, which will stun Rhino. All right. Do I hold these? Do I let them go? I would love, if I flip over, I could generate a resource to bring in Black Cat, but then Rhino doesn't matter if he's stunned because he would scheme against me. So I am just going to punch him in the face for another 2. He's down to 10. Boom. All right. Venom's only got 2 cards left. He can take a health damage and generate a resource to get his Spider Sense. Or he can try to get his pistol into play. Which is a lot more damage. That's a tough decision. I'm going to go with decision number... I'm going to go with... Yeah, I think he's going to bring in his pistol. That's fine. All right, he is going to, when you use your basic power, exhaust it to get +1 to the power. We're going to do the same thing with the hand cannon, which is going to give him +2. So his attack is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. Wow. Rhino is down to 2 hit points remaining already. And we're ready, Venom. All right, Venom will draw back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Spider-Man will draw back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Same boost card again. Doesn't matter. Rhino goes to attack, but he's stunned, so it doesn't matter. We don't need to worry about that. Rhino goes to attack. Venom. Let's see, Venom. What can you do? Oh, he got his grasping tendrils again. But that would be a non-stunnable thing. And he's going to need some to get his minigun out. He cannot. He can actually do it if he got rid of his savage attack. All right, he is going to do that. He is going to, once again, oops, this should come off. He's going to activate his, he can activate this limit once per phase. We're in the villain phase, so he can activate it again, take a damage, generate a resource, and get rid of savage attack. And they can make him wild, so he can block all the damage, so it doesn't matter what he does to us, which ends up being 0. And then we gets to stun him. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Right, so he gets to stun him now. Oh, at the beginning of the round, Rhino should have gotten one on each of those. Correct. I always forget to do that. So, all right. So that is, and now we have an encounter card. The encounter card for both at the same time is Rhino attacks you. If the character is damaged by this attack, the character is stunned. Okay. Rhino goes to attack. And oops, I should ready all this stuff up. That would actually help. He goes to attack again. We're going to have the boost card. And Mockingbird's going to jump in the way and no extra damage. Oh, I should probably do both attacks first then. So Venom now cheats and knows how much damage he's going to take. Oh, it doesn't matter because he's stunned. So he wouldn't attack Venom anyways. All right. So he goes to attack. And he does 2 points of damage, which is not going to kill Mockingbird, actually. Because he has no extra boost on there. So, we did not get stunned from that card, so we are done. Back to our turn. Okay. Generate a resource. Sounds like a good plan. Can I bring that in? So I'm going to exhaust this, exhaust that, and this. Bring in that. And the ingenuity will... The ingenuity and the energy will bring in the Quinn carrier. And Black Cat doesn't make it out again. Damn it. Just not enough resources. All right. Spider-Man will punch him for 2 again. Slowly but surely working away. Boom, boom. All right. That's Spider-Man's turn. He's going to hold Black Cat. Hopefully get it out next turn. Venom is laughing. Ha ha, Spider-Man. You think you're good? You think you're good? I am twice as good. I'm bringing in my multi-gun for some genius and behind enemy lines. That's going to let me do 2 damage and knock Rhino out. Boom, boom. So Rhino is going over to his second side over here. All right. Second side Rhino. He will get the break-in and take-in side scheme. Break-in and take-in. There we go. I'm going to put that in the middle again. This again is just going to be 3 threat. Because it's 1 per player. Again, each one of these is a separate instance going on at the exact same moment. Think of it as like the multiverse, right? We got a multiverse going on at the same time. All right. All right. So that's that. So he exhausts this. Rhino goes back up to 15 points. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. He can do another 6. He might as well. He's going to exhaust the hand cannon. And this. Boom, boom. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 damage. He's down to 9 hit points. 9 hit points, and Venom's going to knock him out. So, alright, and he's got no cards left, so he'll ready everything. And Spider-Man, well, Spider-Man is getting set up. He is, Mockingbird will ready, yes. I'm going to keep Black Cat. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's our swinging web kick. There it comes. Here it comes. All right. Okay, so again, we have a boost card for both participants. Rhino goes to attack. Mockingbird is going to jump in the way. Rhino goes to attack. Venom. What does Venom want to do? I want to do this before I flip over this so Venom doesn't know how many boost icons are on there and might make his decision easier or tougher. And I do need to draw cards for him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's see what he's got. Run and gun, mean swing, energy, counterattack. After you take damage from an enemy. That had to be in play already. Too bad. Sorry about your luck. He's got no defenses, so he can either defend. Nah, he's got 10 hit points. Rhino's looking at 9. He says, bring it on, Rhino boy. No damage. For him, Rhino does 3 points. So he's down to 7. Okay. Now we have an encounter card. Does anyone want to play any preventing the encounter card from happening? I guess you don't need to decide that ahead of time anyways. So Rhino is going to obligation for both of them. Okay. So for Peter, he can flip over to Alter Ego and exhaust Peter Parker to remove this from the game, which I think he will do that actually. Flip over and exhaust. I think he will. All right. Mockingbird is goner, right? Yes, she's a goner. He did enough damage to knock Mockingbird out. But Rhino I should remember his power. Rhino initiated an attack. I should be drawing a card. God damn it, I always forget that power. Dumb. Okay. So Venom, what is your obligation? Venom, what is your obligation? I think I actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Here's your. I actually did not include these 3 cards in your deck. They must have got stuck on the back. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. All right. Okay, he's got his 40 cards. Okay. Everyone relax. He's got his 40 cards. All right, so his obligation, where is it? Right here it is. He can flip over to Alter Ego and exhaust and take 2 damage and then discard it, or he can put 1 set-aside copy of the symbiote into play. Engaged with him. One copy of symbiotes. That would be this guy with the guard, patrol. Do. And if I did that, if you cannot discard, gain surge, discard this obligation. So I think if he does that, he discards his obligation. I believe. So yeah, he'll do that. That's fine. He'll discard that. He does have to take that, but that's fine. All right. So that was our encounter card, which will both of them removed the obligation from play, so we'll just take that out of play. There we go. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. 2, 3. We got plenty of resources. We got a resource here. We got a resource here. We got a resource for Peter. 2, 3. We could maybe even bring in Aunt May. Maybe. We do need to bring in some swinging leg kick and knock him into next week. Oh, he should have also got another one. So he's at 3 because this is our third turn. So keep that in mind when you make your mind up, boys, what you want to do. Oh, which reminds me, he's got the breaking and taking side scene going on. Venom does, so he should have got an extra encounter card. So we will do that before we move on. He is going to have Shocker. Now this is only for him because this only would have affected him. It would not have affected Peter or Spider-Man at all. So I'm going to put this over there because, yeah, it might not matter if he does 9 damage. Let's see. Can he do 9 damage? He's going to have to do 2 damage there, too. I don't know. Let's see. Can he? Run and gun. He can ready and all of his upgrades. Yeah, he can probably do it. 1, 2, 3. All right. So what we're going to do, yeah, let's start with Spider-Man so I don't get confused here. I will confuse myself. I'm exhausted, which is, yeah, not great. But I'm going to bring in Avenger Mansion. And it's going to cost me a web shooter, that's 1. A Quinn Carrier for 2, and an Ingenuity for 3, and a Desperate Defense for 4. Then we're going to use this to draw a card, which is the Professor. Now that's really good timing on that. That is really good timing on that. Is it really good timing? It's not really good timing. I need to swinging web kick is in the face first. I used up all my resources, did I? Yep, I used my power. Bring this in for that. That leaves me a couple short to bring the swinging web kick in. Dang. But the Professor will remove the threat and stun him. So I am going to do that. We're going to do this. We're going to use some Ingenuity and Aunt May because am I going to use Aunt May? Yeah, because I don't really need the damage right now. I'm not taking any damage. And I want these two, so, and I've got the resources now in play. So, Professor will take a damage and remove 3 threat there. Again, this is only in play for him right now. So I should put these on this side. Here we go. All right. This has just been a bad draw for Spider-Man. This has been a terrible draw. I'm just going to stay on this side because he's stunned because of the Professor. So, and yep. All right, done. Okay, Venom. I think he's going to be able to do it. I believe he's going to be able to do it. So, the symbiote is going to die from the multi-gun. Boom. Goodbye. All right. Then Venom is going to attack for 2. Oh, when this guy was revealed, they should have done a damage. Boom. Okay. Almost missed that. Venom's going to attack for 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll get rid of this. 6. He's going to attack for 6 points of damage. He's down to 3. Okay. And then he's simply going to do this and this to play a run and gun. Now we might as well just play this and this. Here we go. He's going to play this and these two for run and gun, which will ready him in all of his weapons. And he will shoot Rhino for 2. He's down to 4. He will then attack for 2, 3, 4, 5 and knock Rhino out. So boom, Rhino is over and done with. He could have actually got a little bit more damage by exhausting this and getting +3 to attack, but he didn't need to do that. So, this is technically not in play yet for Spider-Man, so we'll pull that out. And just leave this face down. All right. Spider-Man will draw back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Webbed up. Enhanced spider sense, and even if I get a bad one, we can prevent that from happening. Nick Fury, lovely. Okay, everyone ready's on my team. Rhino gets 1 at the start of his turn. He goes to scheme, but he can't because he's confused. And then he goes to have an encounter with us. The encounter is, you are confused. And now we're confused. You're already confused. This card gains surge. We are not already confused. So, Professor will go away. And it will be our turn. All right, we will, well, we're going to get a resource first. That's going to be Ingenuity. It's going to be Hero Carrier. It's going to be Peter. That's 1, 2, 3. And maybe a Spider Tracer. All right. So that is that. Oh, we should draw a card as well. Let's do that. Moon Girl. We're not going to have any. Oh, this is the wrong time to draw her. If I would have known she was going to come out, I wouldn't have used my mental resource. Or my wild resource. Damn. Well, too bad, Moon Girl. Oh, when Nick comes out, he's doing 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to attack for 2. 1, 2. And Spider-Man will flip over and attack for 2 and knock Rhino out. Boom. We will get the second version of Rhino. We will then get the break-in and take inside scheme with 3 threat on it. And Rhino will be back up to 15 points of life. Alrighty. Well, let's we're gonna swinging web kick for these and do 8 points of damage. He's down to 7. And I will ready everyone. There we go. I will draw back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, Rhino gets 1 at the start of his turn. He's up to 2. He goes to attack us. We draw a card. Nick Fury will jump in the way. Nick Fury will die. We have an encounter card. That is an attachment. We cannot get around that. And Spider-Man will pay 3 for a web kick and kill him. Boom. So Venom did slightly better. Slightly better. Slightly better. Slightly better. Slightly. But I think Spider-Man was really getting set up for long term with Ingenuity, the Quinn Carrier, the Avenger Mansion. He wasn't like rushing down Rhino. So that is it. So let's see how they do again. Let's go again. Let's go again. Let's go again. Rhino, what do you got? 15 hit points. Let's compare again. Spider-Man literally did not take a single point of damage. Venom, you are up to 12. Okay. Lovely. Flip over. There you go. So this is as scientific approach as you can get to finding out which hero is better at what and how is by playing them mutually at the same time with the same cards against them. So Venom is one that let's see, he won at the end of round 4, and Spider-Man won at the end of round 5. So Venom won 1 turn faster that time. All right. Rhino, 15 hit points. Okay. We got, nope, we should have him add 14 hit points. Sorry. 14. Here we go. You know what? No, what we're going to do, we're going to do the tougher. We're going to make Rhino 2 and 3 this time. We're going to do Rhino 2 and 3. We'll start him on 2, which means we're going to get the breaking and taken right off the bat. There it is. And that's going to be 3 over here and 3 over there. All right. That's as scientific an experiment as you can get. So now we're going to try Rhino 2 and 3 just to make it a little tougher. And this should be a lot tougher on Peter Parker because he's going to have to thwart, which he's not good at, right off the bat. All right. Boom. Let's shuffle up the deck over here. We should be ready to go. Flash Thompson. All right, it's as shuffled as it's going to get. Peter Parker, let's just make his deck shuffled, make sure. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What do we got? Peter. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over there. All right, Peter, what do you got? Let's do something good right off the bat. Black Cap, backflip right off the bat. Quinn Carrier, Helo Carrier. Yeah, I'm going to restart. I don't like that hand at all. I don't like to have any backflips. I don't want to start with a backflip in my hand. And I will be more than happy to do the same and restart for Venom if he gets a bad draw as well. Let's try again. Energy, Moon Girl, Web Shooter, Nick Fury to power on all this, and Avenger Tower 246. That is really good. We're actually going to be able to bring in the Avenger Mansion and Nick Fury right off the bat. Are we? Are we? 4. Draw a card. Use his power. That gives me enough, but then I can't do the web shooter. Can't do the web shooter if I do Nick Fury. All right, well, first thing first, we're going to bring in Adventure Mansion with the power of all of us and some energy. That's like a gift from the heavens right there. So now we're going to exhaust it to draw a card. Right, nothing we need. So we can either spend the resource to bring this into play. Then we can use the resource to bring these into play. These are mental, so that would allow us to draw some cards. And this is a wild. We can play Moon Girl for free. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I hate to not get Nick in, but we are. Sometimes you. Yes, sometimes you just got to go with what you're given. So 3 of these on there, as we'll use not today. And then we will use Peter's ability, a web shooter, and Nick Fury to bring in Moon Girl. So that was a hell of a start. We got a web shooter in, Adventure Mansion, and Moon Girl, and she actually comes in for free because we spent 3 wild resources. Well, we spent 2 mental. And so we're going to get to draw 3 cards. And maybe our turn is not over yet. And we got the Enhanced Spider Sense, the Spider Tracers, and Mockingbird, which would be lovely if we had 1 stinking more. I will flip over. Moon Girl will thwart for 2. And Spider-Man will thwart for 1. I will not have a breaking and taking against me, Spider-Man says. No. We can't put this on a minion. I am going to remove those 2, and I will draw back up. I'm going to keep the Enhanced Spider Sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I will ready everything. So, that was Spider-Man's hand, or beginning. Let's see what Venom can do. It is so interesting to see how each of the heroes, what they can do during a turn, because now it's not just them against the villain, it's them versus another hero. So if you don't have a very good turn, and they do have a good turn, you're going to fall behind. So again, flash top. So we just want to cut his deck, make sure everything's hunky dory, and we're going to flip up until we get a weapon upgrade. There you go. He got his pistol. You know he's going to want to bring that into play. But again, costed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. Is it worth 7 cards? I don't think so. But what do I know? He's got both of his pistols. That is huge. Huge, 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 huge. Huge. He's going to flip right over. He is going to take a damage and bring in a weapon pistol. It's down to 11. He is going to bring this in for... what is he? Agent 13. I think he will bypass Agent 13. Because what I think he wants to do is bring in... he uses special power. Venom can actually thwart for 3 with his things. And I think he will do that. He's going to thwart for 3. Breaking and taking is gone for both of our competitors. I'm just going to set that aside. We might see it again. All right, so he's going to thwart. So that way he doesn't need this, and he can bring in Spider-Man then. Spider-Man comes in, and we're going to spend these 3 to bring Spider-Man in. He's going to choose attack and get +2, so he's going to do 4 damage and knock Rhino down to 10. And he's going to ready everyone and draw back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lovely. He doesn't use this. All right, now let's see what happens now. Oop. All right. So, again, there's the boost card. Rhino goes to attack Spider-Man. I get to draw a card for that. I'm going to actually remember this time. Yes, I am. And what am I going to do about that? Rhino attacks for minimum 3. 3 plus a boost card. Right now my defense is a 3. I have some cards. I'm trying to decide, does he play Defiance and ignore this card and just take the 3 damage? Or does he play Desperate Defense, get the +2, and as long as this is not a 3 boost card, he would be able to ready. No, you know what? He's going to play Defiance and just defend. So this boost card, he just ignores it. Venom, what are you going to do now? Let's see what Venom can do. Venom says, oh, he's got the Grasping Tendrils again. He does like me some Grasping Tendrils. Yeah, he's going to play some Grasping Tendrils. And he's just going to take a damage. And a card. Play the Grasping Tendrils. And he's going to stun Rhino for next time. And take no damage. Alright, so the boost card does nothing. It was a 1 icon one there just for Spider-Man's safe sense of dignity there. Alright. So now it's encounter time. So again, this encounter is happening at the same time in the multiverse against Spider-Man and against Venom at the same time. You are confused. You've already confused against Surge. Neither one of us is confused, but now we're both confused. Congratulations, we're confused. Yes, because that's an encounter card. He did not attack us. Right, okay. There we go. It is Peter's turn. Peter Parker. We're going to use the web, the Venture Mansion to draw a card. Ooh, the Hero Carrier. Oh. 1, 2, 3 to bring that in. One, 2, 3 with this. Doesn't give me enough. I don't have enough. Don't have enough. Damn, I don't have enough. Oh, by the way, again, I forgot. Beginning of the turn, Rhino earns 1 threat on the main scheme. Yes, I forgot again. Somebody needs to remind me, and I don't have anyone here reminding me, so what can I say? Well, I know I'm definitely webbing his ass up, so just a matter of how am I going to pay for it. I guess we'll use the web shooter. No, you know what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep the spider sense again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep the spider sense. And I can't even attack him. Moon Girl could attack, but I'm going to keep her around for something else. So yeah, I am done. I'm going to keep this. I'm going to keep it. All right, Venom. Venom's only got a couple cards. But he's got a nice attack for 2 damage, or 5 damage. And if we paid for this only... Ooh, he can use his ability again. I think he will. 9. Uses his ability. And... spends... Ooh, Project Rebirth. I guess he's not going to get that. He's going to do a Savage attack. Oh, no, wait. That does not matter at all. Start again. He's going to use Savage attack. His damage from that and this card, he's going to do 5 points of damage. Rhino's down to 5. Doesn't matter with the overkill. And, he can attack for 2, 3, 4 damage. Which will put Rhino at 1. So, yeah, he'll exhaust and go down to... knock Rhino down to 1 hit point. And, I was thinking about flipping over, but I guess there's really no need. Oh, Spider-Man could attack and flip him over. Do we want to do that? What happens when we flip him over to the third side? Tough! Stunned, and he would get stunned as well. So, does he want... He's not ready for that. No, I don't think he's going to use Spider-Man. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right, so that is everyone's attacks. Oh, Spider-Man needs to drop 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lovely. Okay. All right, at the start of the turn, Rhino gets 1 in this universe and 1 in this universe. He goes to attack with the same boost card. He's webbed up over here. So nothing happens, and he becomes stunned. Oh, we don't actually use this boost card, because he goes to attack over here, but he's stunned, so nothing happens. So he would never get a boost card, so he doesn't use that boost card. Now we have an encounter card. The encounter card, again, happening at the same time in this universe as it's happening in this universe. And it says, the villain and each minion engaged with you attacks. So, oops. Spider-Man should have drawn a card the first time he attacked me. No, wait. He was webbed up. You do not get a card for that. He goes to attack Spider-Man. This time he's stunned. He goes to attack Venom. Venom's like, wait a minute here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You can't be attacking me like that. That's not fair. Well, I got 9 hit points. You're going to do 3 minimum. And I got no way to prevent anything from happening there. I'm not great at defending. I'm not a Spider-Man, you know. I'm not a Spider-Man, you know. Does Spider-Man come in and save his ass? Does Spider-Man come in and save him? Now, I think I'll just take the... Does he take the damage? How did I do these? With the different effects, I just drew on there with some Sharpies. Red and pink and green and blue and purple. Green and blue. Yeah, it's green and blue and purple. Walmart is your friend, Doug. Good Lord, buddy. Go to Walmart. Buy you a pack of Sharpies. There's like a 20 pack, and there's like 20 different colors. So, what are we happening here? We have an encounter card in this universe and in this universe. We don't know what that encounter card is yet, do we? We do not. Right. We should have readied everything, though. That's one thing we should do. You're all ready? Okay. The encounter card happens to be give Rhino a tough. So he's tough in this universe, and he's tough in this universe. All right. Well, that could have been worse. All right. Spider-Man first. Well, first things first, let's draw a card. Boom. Spider Tracers. Lovely. I think right. I think I'm going to spend these 3 to bring in the Professor. He is going to confuse Rhino in this world. Then he is going to thwart to get rid of all this. And he is going to have Moon Girl attack him to get rid of the tough. No, I'm going to attack. Doesn't matter. We do the same amount of damage. I guess she'll do it. That's fine. And I am then going to use my web shooter to bring in Unflappable. And hold this again. And I am going to thwart to go. I can get rid of this. And I'm going to flip over. I have a resource. But I have nothing to spend the resource on. Actually, I would get this back. I'm going to wait until I flip over. Use the resource for that to bring this in. There we go. Then I can keep this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Swinging web kick, black cat. Swinging web kick again. Another web shooter. That should be good. All right, Venom. What do you got going on over here? Anything? Yes, I have lots of things, he says. All right, first thing first. Remove 3 thread from a scheme with some strength. So he's going to clear that out of there. Might as well keep that nice and low. Get rid of that. He's going to bring in Project Rebirth by spending a thing and using his power. Right? And then, she's going to make a basic attack. Wait, no, he's not. What is he going to do? Spider-Man's going to do a basic attack to get rid of his tough. Oh, shoot. Doesn't that stink? Hang on a second. Wow, that's... He's got 1 hit point. He was going to try to get rid of the 1 hit point, but he can't because of the tough. Wow, he just doesn't have enough. He could do a big attack, especially with this. All right, maybe we undo this. Put that back out there. Bring this and this back into his hand. Bring this back into his hand. Maybe instead then he brings Wolverine in instead. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. So Spider-Man will attack to get rid of the tough. Now that's still not going to work. Hang on a second. That's still not going to work because when Rhino flips over to his third side, Rhino gets a tough status, so Venom can't do his big attack then either. Hmm. Maybe he has to wait till next turn. You know what? No, he'll. Yeah, Spider-Man will get rid of the tough. Boom, like that. Wolverine will attack and knock Rhino out. Rhino will flip to the third side over here on this in this universe. In this universe, he's going to go to 3 and become tough again, and then Venom will just hit him and get rid of the tough. That's fine. And they both took a damage, and we can ready everyone up. And he's going to keep this for next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he's done. Okay. And he's got 16 hit points. Oh. Actually, no. He keeps his tough because he would stun each hero. So Rhino in this world, in this universe, when he flips over, he becomes tough and stuns Venom. So Venom will go to attack. Because he's stunned, nothing happens. Okay. Hopefully that makes sense to everyone, and I didn't mess that up. Whew. All right. He gets 1 at the start of his turn here, 1 at the start of his turn here, and we have an encounter card. He is going to try to scheme over here, but he's confused, so nothing happens. He's going to try to attack over here. What would you like to do? Well, looks like Spider-Man is going to have to save my bacon again. Spider-Man is going to come in and try to save my bacon again. And that would have been 2 plus 4 would have been 6 points of damage. Spider-Man saved your bacon again. Now we have an encounter card. The encounter card says Hydra Mercenary with Guard. So there is this minion in both universes at the same time, protecting Rhino that is tough over in this universe, not in this universe. And we are ready to go. All right, the professor goes away. I will draw a card at the beginning of my turn. I got a nice big hand. We're ready to go here, I think. We are ready to do some damage to Mr. Rhino Boy. All right. We are going to we're going to spend a web shooter to bring in a web shooter with 3 things on it. And we're going to spend a web shooter and some defiance to bring in the lovely Black Cat. Hello, Black Cat. How are you? I'm going to flip over. And I am going to swing web kick for swinging web kick, am I? No, I'm not going to swing web kick. I'm going to let these lovely ladies take care of my problem here. So Black Cat will attack 1. Moon Girl will attack for 2, and that will take care of the Hydra Mercenary. In this world, he is dead. But not in this world, universe, whatever. After you defended, okay. Then for Spider-Man, then I think he'll kick him for 8 points of damage. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, 1, 2, 3. 8 points of damage. And I'm going to punch him for 2 more. That's 10 points of damage. He's down to 4 hit points. All right. Ready, everyone on this side. Draw back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll be done. All right, Venom. What do you got over here going on? You got all kinds of issues going on, don't you? Spider-Man had to come in and save you already. We got a couple drop kicks. We got a skilled strike. We got 2 skilled strikes. And run and gun. That seems rather good. Might be able to do a little bit of damage this time. Let's see. After your turn begins, heal 1 damage on Wolverine. Lovely. Oh, he should have taken 2 when he attacked. So he heals 1. There we go. Oh, his attacks gain Pierce. I think that removes a tough, doesn't it? Oh, man. Did I mess that up? I think I messed it up. Oh, I think I messed that up. Pierce. Pierce, where are you? Pierce. How do you not have... Oh, because it probably came in after? You come in after? You come in after? And attack with the piercing keyword discards any tough status card. Yep, okay. I did mess it up. Alright, so... Alright, so let me think how that would have affected things differently. So, how would that affect... This tough on Rhino didn't happen until he flipped over. So Spider-Man could have attacked. Spider-Man could have attacked, removed the last 2 hit points on Rhino, and flipped him over. When he flipped him over, he would have got tough. He would have stunned. Wolverine would have attacked him and got rid of the tough and done his 3 points of damage. And then when Venom goes to attack, he was stunned, so he still wouldn't have done any damage. But at least he would now got rid of the tough because of Wolverine. Okay. So can you do 13 points of damage? I don't know. Let's see. I do 2, 3, 4. I do 4 and 4 is 8, 9, 10, 11. I can do 11, so that is not enough. I can do a drop kick for 3. That does 4 damage. Oh, he's got guard. So you have to do 3 points of damage over here. Wolverine will attack him and just kill him. All right. And then Venom will do an attack and go. Oh, hang on a second. Maybe I changed my mind here. Hang on. I can do an attack of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11. Then I can ready and do an attack of 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 15. Yeah, we can kill him actually. We can actually kill him. No, we can't because we have to kill. We have to use somebody to kill the guard here. Somebody's got to kill the guard. Well, who's going to kill the guard? You can't use Venom for that. All right, yeah. I guess we're just going to have to. Yeah, he's going to attack him and kill him. Boom, he's exhausted. So Venom's going to attack for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 points of damage. That's going to knock him down to 5 remaining. But he's all exhausted. And now he can run and gun. And he can take a little damage. Use his special ability to ready himself and all of his weapons. With these two and the damage. And then he can do 1, 2, 3, 4. Unfortunately, he's 1 point short of finishing him off. He's down to 1 hit point, though. Down to 1 hit point. Just couldn't quite do it. All right. And then he's going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Multi-gun. It's not going to matter. Rhino will be dead. Okay. He gets 1 at the start of his turn here. He gets 1 at the start of his turn over here. It's up to actually 4 over here. Rhino could scheme out over here and win. Let's see. Encounter card. He goes to attack. Spider-Man, I will draw a card for that. Thank you for your attack. Let's see. I will, Wow. I got strength, power in all of us, and genius all at the same time. And I got nothing to... I sure hope when I draw something, I can get something good. Do I want to defend and take no damage? Let's see. He's going to do an attack. Remember, we're using this Rhino in this universe. Haven't knocked him over yet. So it's 3 plus a card. I can... And I would get a card from this. Yeah, I'm going to defend. I'm going to defend. Do I have any... No, I'm not going to defend. Hang on a second. Because there's no way in hell I'm not going to take any damage from this. So I didn't have any of my backflips yet. Lovely. Lovely. Well, yeah, I might as well defend because I'm not doing anything else when I go anyway. So, and for you, he's coming over here. What are you doing? Rhino over here is doing 4 plus cards. He's only got 7 left. And Rhino's only got 1 hit point, so he might as well block. So 1 over here. So that would have been 3 plus 1, 4. I block for 3, so I take a damage. Oh my gosh. I've finally taken a damage. Over here, doesn't matter. Wolverine is going to die. That's fine. Then we have in the multiverse the same encounter for both of them at the same time. I know I have to say it every time. Rhino, a tough status card. All right. All right. Well, that's interesting. So now it's our turn, eh? All right, so first things first, let's draw a card. Make it something good. More resources. Are you kidding me? Like I needed something to spend them all on. That's what I needed. Our wonderful Moon Girl is going to thwart for 2 and get rid of that thwart there. Black Cat is going to attack for 1. Get rid of that tough. And I'm going to bring in some more resources. The Quinn Carrier for the power of all of us. And some electrostatic armor. So that's a resource now we can now use to. I wish I could have knocked him over before I attacked. I got literally 1, 2, 3 resources. I got a genius. I have a strength. I've already used a power of all of us this turn. And I just didn't get any cards to spend them on other than this one. And sure, I can do a swinging web kick, but I would really like to knock him over before I do that. But I don't think there's any way to do that. So I'm just going to have to... I could put the 2 thwart back here. That knocks him down to 2. No, all right. There's no way we're going to knock him out. So, yeah, we might as well just, what are we going to use? We're going to use, our genius and the web, let's use this one, web shooter. No, 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 no. Let's use the Quinn carrier to swinging web kick, do 8 points of damage, and knock him over. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, wait, do we want to do that? Because he's going to become tough and we're going to get stunned. That's going to be a problem. Yeah, that's fine. We're going to knock him over. Boom, he's going to become tough. We're going to be stunned. I'm going to keep these cards and draw them back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got plenty of resources. There's our 2 backflips stuck together again. It seems like they always get stuck together. I got more resources than I know what to do with. Good Lord. All right. Is this Venom dead? Or, I'm sorry, we haven't had Venom's turn yet. It's not going to matter because he's going to bring the multi-gun in for some genius and downtime. And he's going to spend that. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, to get rid of the tough. And then Venom's going to do 4 points of damage and kill him. So it doesn't matter what else he's got. All right. He gets 1 at the start of his turn. He goes to attack us. We get to draw a card. He goes to attack us. Yeah, bring it on there, Rhino Boy. I'm just going to backflip out of there. Bling! See you later, alligator. We have an encounter. The villain attacks you. We get another card. Oh, look at that. We're going to get an extra encounter card because we drew the last of our deck. Lovely. The villain is going to attack us. I say bring it on. Oh, wait. I did draw. Did I draw a card? I think I did. Yes, I think I did. Did I draw a card for him attacking us? Why is he at 0? Why is he at 0? He shouldn't be at 0. Ah, what happened? I did some damage to him, but I don't remember. Damn it. I don't know where he was at. I think he was at 2. We're gonna put him at 2. All right, he goes to attack us. I say, bring it on there, Rhino Boy. Did I get another 2, 4? I would have had some. Yeah. Bring it on, Rhino Boy. Oh, 2, and it's the Shadows of the Past. I'm gonna say, good try, Rhino. Backflip, no damage again. Lovely. Keep attacking me. Keep attacking me. And that would have been our encounter card, but he had to go in and attack us again. They're too bad for him. Now we have an encounter card, which is Stampede. Rhino attacks you. No, he doesn't. No. We're just going to go ahead and play Enhanced Spider Sense and discard that nonsense. Out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, wait. Yes, we did flip him over. Did we? No. He was at 4 hit points. We couldn't flip him over. And we shouldn't be stunned, and he shouldn't be tough then. Yes, we did. Yeah, that's right. We played the kick with the leg kick. He should be flipped over. Right. I think that's where why I'm confused. He should have been flipped over. He was tough. We're stunned. Right. Okay. And he attacked us twice. And he tried to stampede us to death. He tried to attack us again, but we just disabled that one. Because I didn't feel like dealing with him anymore. Okay, our turn. Well, first things first. Draw a card. Hopefully it's something good that we can... swing leg kick. There you go. That's 8 damage. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We can do 13 points of damage. Not quite enough. Not quite enough. But that's pretty gosh darn good. Let's do 8. We're going to spend a 1. And a 2. And a 3. We're going to then spend some strength to bring in some ingenuity for some more resources. Black Cat will... Oops, this goes there. Black Cat will attack him to get rid of his tough. I will attack him to get rid of my stun. Oh, she would have done that before I wave kicked him. So let's go back. I would have to have got rid of his tough. I would have had to attack him to get rid of my stun, and then I could have web kicked him for 8 damage. I don't know why I didn't take the 8 damage off. Right. Then Moon Girl can attack. No, she'll hang out. We'll get rid of both of those and ready our army of people. 5 cards. Desperate Defense. Aunt May webbed up backflip. Another backflip. Come on, attack us, Rhino. Boom. He goes to attack us. We get a card. I'm going to try and remember. And we will only take 4 points of damage. Is it worth backflipping out of there? Sure, why not? Unless we need to spend it on something else. Probably not. Yeah, let's just backflip out of there. That's fine. We have an encounter card. Attached to Rhino, he gets +1 to his attack. Alright. Our turn, and I think he's going to die now. Let's see. Is he? 2, 4, 5 points of damage, huh? Well, let's see what happens. We got to draw a card. Ha! More resources. Lovely. All so yeah, I think Moon Girl will go ahead and thwart for 2. Black Cat and me will attack for 3. That's 1, 2, 3. He's down to 5. I'm going to go ahead and web him up. We're just going to use 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're going to just ready everyone, and he'll be dead next turn. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh! The power of all of us, and some energy, and desperate defense and Aunt May. I got nothing to spend all this stuff on. This must be a really bad. He gets 1 at the start of his turn. He's webbed up, so nothing happens. He becomes stunned. We have an encounter card, which is a Hydra Bomber. Back to our turn already. Give us something good. Mockingbird, great. Aunt May will come in for the Quinn Carrier. Mockingbird will come in for some ingenuity and the power of all of us. Unfortunately, we're still not going to be able to kill him. Oh, wait. When revealed, 2 damage or place a threat on the scheme. We'll just place a... Yeah, we'll just take the damage. Down to 7. That's fine. Alright. Unfortunately, all I got is resources and resources. We'll get rid of this. Oh, wait. Before we do that, when it's not the end of our turn, I can do 2. Black Cat can do 1 that's 3. You know what? Black Cat and Mockingbird will take out the Hydra Bomber. I'll deck him for 2. He's down to 3. And then I will get rid of this card, keep these 2, and draw something good. Another resource! Good God! Alright, well, I might have to get rid of some resources in this deck. Put in some more cards that cost a lot of money. Alright, he gets 1 at the start of his turn. He's stunned, so nothing happens. We have an encounter, which is heals 4 damage. So he's back up to 7 points. Can we do 7 points of damage? If I have my, it doesn't matter. We will draw a card. We can bring him in for 4 damage. He can do 2 more damage at 6. I'll punch him for 2 more, and it's over. That is scientific proof how much better Spider-Man is than Venom. Scientific proof. That was actually pretty good. That was actually pretty good. Against Rhino, I think I would have to give Venom the slight advantage. What do you guys think? A slight advantage? Rhino against Venom and Spider-Man. Slight advantage to Venom. In the multiverse, it happens at the same time. I would also say that Venom's a little bit more risky too, because he could have thwarted and stuff, but he didn't. He was actually up to 4 thwart. So if Rhino would have schemed, he could have schemed out and actually beat Venom. But we decided to let that go so we could try to attack and just knock him out. I also think that... Oh, we forgot to have the obligation card back in this deck. So what we need to do is test him against another villain. Standard. Obligation. Standard. Standard. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Breaking and taking. Get out of here, Rhino boy. So. All right. Crossbones the Jerk is back. Crossbones the Jerk is back. And we're going to use his default Hydra Patrol, Weapon Master. And I should actually get these cards out, shouldn't I? Instead of trying to shuffle them in. Get these cards out. Yeah, okay. So we're using the Weapon Master, Legions of Hydra, Hydra Assault. Weapon Master, Hydra Assault. I think I changed out Legions of Hydra. Okay, so I'm looking for Hydra Assaults. Hydra Assaults. 3, 4, 5. Kidding me? 3. Hydra Assault. There we go. All right. So Hydra Assault should actually not be in here. It should actually be Hydra Patrol that should be on here. According to his scene, it should be Hydra Patrol, Weapon Master, and Legions of Hydra. We had Hydra Assault instead of Hydra Patrol. I think maybe that made him a little bit tougher. I'm not sure. But I know one thing. He's going to have 14 hit points in universe number 1, and in universe number 2, he's going to have 14 hit points. Okay. Boom, shuffled that over. There we go. Venom flips over. Well, points remaining. Shuffle his deck. All right. Peter, 10 hit points on the books. And get the rest of your cards. Where's Spider-Man's card? I shuffle Spider-Man in. Where is he? Where is he? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Spider-Man. Where are you? Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Here you are. Webbed up. Avenger Mansion. Swinging web kick. Strength. Swinging web kick and flag flip. God. I get all the expensive cards in one hand. Are you kidding me? After I couldn't get them to come out at all when I needed them. Let's try that one more time. Desperate defense, swing, web kick, all of us, Mockingbird, Black Cat. All right, I'll keep it. Alex Thompson, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, 2. He just not. He is. He's gonna He doesn't like that hand. I'm gonna give him a redo and see if he can try and find one of his weapons. That'd be kind of good. Drop kick, counterattack. Combat training is nice. Oh, Spider Sense. Yeah, he'll take this. All right. He's going to flip over cards. He's got a hand cannon, so it only costs him 1 card that time. That's not too bad. All right, Spider-Man. Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. He will spend a resource. He's going to get a mental resource, and that he's going to bring in Black Cat. He is then going to bring in Mockingbird for Power of Alvis and some Desperate Defense, which will stun Crossbones in this universe. And Peter will flip over, punch him for 2, down to 12, and Black Cat will attack him for 1, down to 11, and Mockingbird will attack him for 1. He is down to 10. Now we're ready, everyone. I will draw 1, 2, 3, 5 cards. Okay. A flashy boy over here. What are you going to do? We definitely want to get these Spider Sense in play. And it's going to cost him this one, and I think this one. He also wants to get some combat training in and make him really good. He's going to flip over. It's going to cost him a life and a resource to bring that card in. And then he's going to bring in counterattack with the hand cannon. All right. He's going to attack for 3 damage. 2, 3. And that's all he can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. He gets 1 at the start of his turn here. He gets 1 at the start of his turn here. In both universes. He then will go to attack here and go to attack here. I will draw a card. And Venom says, ha, so do I, jerkface. I get to draw a card too. All right. Now, what are we going to do about that? That's a great question. What are we going to do about that? All right. He's stunned. He can't do anything. Right. That's why we did that. Over here, what are you going to do? Not much I can do other than take it in the face, I guess. So damage is going to be 2. Oops. It should be on side 1, by the way. He should have started at 12 hit points. We had him at 14, so he should lose 2 more points. He's down to 8. Over here, he's down to 9. Okay. So he's attacking Venom. What are you going to do, Venom? Are you going to defend? Are you going to just take it? What are you going to do? Yeah, nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. So 1, 2 damage. 2 damage. Yes, just 2 damage. I'll take it. Down to 9. Encounter cards in both universes at the same time. That would have been a great time to have that. Our obligation again. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I'm just going to flip over. And he's going to get the symbiote. All right. Our turn. Well, I get the mental resource for free then. Might as well use it to bring in Aunt May for free. So I used his power. And then I'm going to bring the power of all of us. Bring in some ingenuity. And then I'm going to flip over. I'm going to spend some ingenuity. Oh, you know what? We completely forgot to get Jerkface his upgrade. He should have had this. After the attached villain attacks and damages, you discard a card from your hand. He never attacked Spider-Man, so we don't have to worry about that. He did attack Venom. So Venom must discard a card from his hand. He's going to discard Wolverine because he's not going to be able to afford him. So, okay. All right, so back to Peter's turn. So he's going to spend an ingenuity, and these two do swinging web kick. Boom, boom. He's going to do 8 points of damage and knock Crossbones out into next week. Crossbones in this universe will grow up big and strong. And just be level 1 over there. But for Peter, he's going to have another one of these, which is that one. And he's also going to have 14 hit points. All right. And let's see. Black Cat and Mockingbird will both attack. Mockingbird will thwart, actually. Black Cat will attack and do a point of damage. Knock him down. And I think we're ready, everyone. Lovely. Lovely. Okay. Over to Venom's turn. Now, Venom is actually falling behind, and the damage And, yeah. So he needs to find some damage here. He's also falling behind on the thwarting as well. His crossbow still has 9 damage. All right, Venom will attack. And do 3 damage and kill the symbiote. Get that out of here. Then he's going to play a savage attack for these two. Oh, geez. Is he? Yeah, I think he's going to play that for this. That's going to do 5 damage. He's down to 4. I think he's going to play another savage attack. He's going to spend, he's going to use his pistol and this, but that's going to knock him out. Boom. All right, so he will now have both of these as well. And then he will go back up to, so both of them now have level 2 crossbows. That's 14 damage. All right. And that's it. 5 cards. All right. Now, he gets 1 at the start of his turn. He gets 1 at the start of his turn. He goes to attack Peter. Peter gets a card. He goes to attack him. He gets a card. Peter says that Mockingbird's going to jump in the way for his turn. Venom says, Venom says, I'd rather not get hit in the face. He's actually attacking for 2, 3 plus a card. But I've got no way to prevent that. I got no way to prevent that. And if I spend to defend, oof. I'm actually just going to take it and hope he doesn't kill me. 2, 3, 4 damage. He's down to 4 life remaining. Ooh, the risk we lead. And for Peter, Mockingbird is deceased. Okay. We have an encounter against both of them in this different multiverses at the same time. Hydra Bomber. Okay, I'm going to slide that over. I'm going to put, let's put that between these two. So I remember these are both on both, right? All right, keep these in the middle so I remember they're on both sides, okay? All right, choose to either take 2 damage or place a threat on the main scheme. Peter says, I will put a threat on the main scheme. Or will I? I will not put a threat on the main scheme. I will take, I have 8 May. Yeah, let's take 2 damage. He's down to 8 life left. Venom, on the other hand, does not have that luxury, but he also doesn't want this to pop. He's going to take the damage and go down to 2 hit points. Lovely. So Venom's in trouble in this scenario so far. All right, let's see what Peter can do here. First thing Peter's going to do, Spider-Man. Oh, Spider-Man. Huh. I'm going to ring in a web shooter for some defiance. 3 tokens on it, please. Thank you. I'm going to spend 1 and some ingenuity to bring in Avenger Mansion, which I will instantaneously use to draw a card, which is webbed up. That is awesome, awesome, awesome stuff. And we're going to go ahead and web up Crossbones in our universe with 2 strength, a not today, and enhanced spider sense. Peter will punch this guy for 2. So Peter's guy is dead. So now we can just put it over here. So Peter's guys in this universe is dead. Black Cat will attack for 1. And I will ready everyone. In this universe over here, all right, he needs to get several things out. So it's going to cost him strength. And this run and gun, because there's to bring in the multi-gun. The multi-gun will You can either spend it to get rid of this, which will prevent that. Yeah, he's going to spend that to thwart. Right? Remove 2 threat from scheme, yeah. Which means Venom would need to attack, but then he couldn't recover. But he is going to put in Project Rebirth for the hand cannon. Wow. No matter what he does, yep, he's going to flip over. And then he's going to exhaust this to heal 3 damage. Go back up to 5. And he's going to hold... Yeah, he's going to hold this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. He gets 1 at the start of his turn. He gets 1 at the start of his turn. He goes to attack, but he's webbed up. So this will go away, and he will be stunned over in this universe. In this universe, he is scheming for 1, 2, 3, which will pop this. And in this universe, he is going to get another scheme going on. And he's going to get a 3rd thing. So it'll be the exosuit. Then we have an encounter for both of them at the same time, which is the Hydra Regular, which is in Site 1, which is bad news for Peter because that will pop this. So this is gone on both of them. So we can bring this back over here. So both of them are now on stage 2, which means they all of them have all 3 of those against both of the heroes at the same time. And then we have this Hydra Patrol, or Hydra Regular, come in. And he should actually have one more scheme on here for this guy, would scheme for 1 as well. And then that was the encounter, so that's the end of the turn. Okay, and I should have readied all my cards. That would have been nice. And draw back up. Alright, lovely. It is time to kick somebody's butt. Who is that going to be, you might wonder? It is getting over really quickly on this side. It is an ass whooping. Spider-Man is taking out Crossbones like nobody's business. He's going to bring... well, before we do that, let's spend the Adventure Mansion to draw a card. Okay. Then we're going to spend a resource here. A resource here. That's 2 resources. Plus some of this. And some of this, which is 4 resources. Bring in Nick Fury. He's going to do 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's down to 8 hit points. Nick Fury will attack him for 2. Take a damage. Black Cat will attack him for 1. He's down to 5. And too bad we can't get that. That would be lovely. I'm going to put some Armored Vest into play for Webbed Up. We're not going to need it. And do I have any more resources? I do not. Do we want Unflappable? I will hold it. We'll see. Peter will punch him for 2. Why not? He's down to 3 hit points. Crossbones in this universe is in big trouble. He is ready to get knocked out. He's also stunned, so he's not doing anything. In this universe, he's doing much better. Much, much better. So Flash is now going to spend this again to heal 3 more. Go back up to 8. He will probably flip over. Use the multi-gun to get rid of the bomber. He can't do 14 points of damage, can he? He literally cannot. He can take 2, 3, 4 plus a card. He does not want to take that kind of damage. Good Lord. How much damage can he do? 2, 3. Now we can only do 3 damage. Ready, do 3 more damage. It's only 6 damage. That's not near enough. Oh, wait. He wouldn't flip over yet because he can play Recuperation for this and this, which will allow him to get 4 more points and go back up to 12. He's feeling much better now. Then he would flip over. And then he would shoot. So we have this guy still on him. He is going to get murdered if he doesn't do anything. So he's going to use his ability, take a damage, and he's going to bring in Agent 13 for these 2 cards. Agent 13. Scientific proof that Spider-Man is better than Venom, right here. um, let's see. What can he do? 2, 3 damage. Wow. It's not. I mean, does she want to attack for 1? Or wait? I guess he will attack for 1. Why not? Be down to 13 points of damage. And then Venom will attack for 3 more, down to 10. Ready everything. Alright, ready all this. Draw back up. Am I going to keep this? No, I'm not going to need it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Spider Tracers, Quinn Carrier, Energy, Moon Girl, Professor X. Lovely. Over here we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get Mean Strike, Genius, Energy, Shield Strike, and Recuperation. Not what he wanted to see either. Alright, he gets 1 at the start of his turn. He gets 1 at the start of his turn. He gets to attack us with a card, but he's stunned, so nothing happens over here. Over here. What is he going to do? 2, 3, 4 plus the card. How much damage? Yeah, he says, bring it on. Oh, that's 6 damage. Wow, that was a lot of damage. Didn't think it was going to be that much. He is down to 5, but he does have recuperation again. Does need to flip over to Alter Ego to use it, but he might have to do what he has to do, I guess. Alright, now we have an encounter for both of them at the same time in multiple universes. Hydra Soldier. When defeated, engage the player with a card. This Crossbones is... he goes away. Yeah. Black Cat hits him for 1 and Spider-Man punches him for 2. It's game over, so doesn't matter what happens over here. He's done. Crossbones. Let's see how Venom can handle things here. Oh, when he attacks us, we would have lost a call. We would have lost a card again. So in that case, I probably wouldn't have. I probably would have had her block, and she would have died. So I'm going to give him his hit points back so he doesn't lose a card. Alright, can he do 10 points of damage? Not with this hand he can't. Good lord, this is horrible. He's got 2 resources. Double Genius, double Energy. He can get +2 there. He can get a +3. Oh, he doesn't have a weapon upgrade. That's his problem. He didn't get either one of his weapons. He can do this for 2. 1, 2. He's down to 8. He can do 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. He can do 5. Which brings him down to 3, but not enough to knock him out. Which is kind of a bummer. Kind of a bummer. He's got all these resources. So So exhausted. He can flip to alter ego. He can then spend some genius to recuperate. Oh, he doesn't. Wait, he doesn't need to recuperate anymore because he didn't take the damage. That's right. Sorry. I think he just keeps these and yeah, he keeps these and hopes for the best. 1, 2. There's his other pistol and a running gun, so he'll be able to kill him next turn. Crossbones gets one at the start of his turn. He goes to attack. Venom says, I don't care, I got 11 hit points. So that's going to be 2, 3, 4 points. He's down to 7. We have an encounter. Attach the villain. When attached to villain attacks, the attack gains ranged. It's not going to matter. Because Venom can then shoot for 2 and then punch him in the face for 1 and it's over. So Spider-Man definitely won that round by quite a bit, actually. Which is interesting. I find that very interesting because Venom did better the first time against Rhino, but he didn't do as good against Crossbones as I thought. I thought Venom was gonna murder Crossbones, but he didn't quite do that, did he? But that is our scientific proof that Crossbones is terrible and we all hate him because he's a jerk. We are going to play him again probably tomorrow if we get a chance because I want to try a couple more of these. Let me know what your thoughts are of this in the comments down below. Do we have scientific proof that Spider-Man is better because Spider-Man beat Crossbones better than Venom did? Took a lot less damage than Venom did. It was much easier. You can tell it is definitely different because when Spider-Man got that web kick out and could just punch him and web him up and stun him, he just has free reigns to do whatever he wants for two turns. And there's nothing Crossbones can do about it. And how big that difference that makes in the game. Now, Flash did not get either one of his weapons out, which is his pistols. He didn't get either one of those out, and you can see what a difference that made for him too. So anyways, I would love to hear what you guys have to say in the comments section down below. If you think of a better way to do this, again, multiple villains, but using the same cards, the same attacks, the same encounters, the same boosts, the same setup in different multiverses at the same time. So, if you guys have any thoughts, let me know. Otherwise, thanks for watching. We do appreciate it. I'm going to do some more testing to see. Try again Spider-Man and Venom against Crossbones. Maybe bring another villain or two out and try them again. And see what we can learn from this experiment on how. Like, if you take the same villain at the same time with the same cards and the same everything, how does each of the heroes do against that villain? Does that prove anything? Does that show one is more powerful or not? Does it not do anything? It might not do anything. I would love to hear what you have to think about this because I mean it's obviously based upon the cards you get. Spider-Man had a terrible draw against Rhino, and he had a great draw against Crossbones. He got the cards he needed when he needed them, and he just like literally punched him a couple times and it was over. And he webbed him up, and then he could just sit there and just do some damage. And he got Black Cat out right off the bat. He didn't have to worry about the tough that Rhino was getting all the time. There was no threat. There was no schemes, no side schemes in play like against Rhino. So obviously it's different, right? Different villains, different heroes. How do the heroes handle the different villains? Is Crossbones a better villain for Spider-Man than Venom? Let's find out tomorrow. We'll do some more testing. Anyways, thanks for watching. We'll see you all down the line. Thanks for watching.